Hello, everyone. Welcome to the finals for Grand Market Grand Prix. I'm going to be playing cha-shu here. So the format's best of seven, and yeah, let's try to do our best. Cool. Should be able to get started here. Yeah, and there's a $160 first prize that the winner of this match will get, and the loser gets the second place prize of $80. So that's quite nice. Um, this board, huh, got a few different forms of draw, none of them like too exciting. I mean, there's encampment, there's diplomat, imps from tormentor, lost city. Thinning's like kind of weak. Just have develop for that. We could open like diplomat develop. Like if they collide, then could like top deck something like Tormentor Silver, and then like potentially buy a gold, get the encampment stuff going. We could even consider like a Leprechaun open for encampment, but I don't really like doing that. Um, yeah, I think Diplomat Develop makes some sense to me. On 3-4, I would consider a Tormentor open, but obviously we don't have that option. And if, like, yeah, if Diplomat Develop don't collide, then we can just, like, trash for a silver or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't really mind the Tormentor. Tormentor's also, like, kind of nice with delay. Um, so just delay the Tormentor, and then you can get an imp. Um, yeah, not really a whole lot of ways to activate Diplomat. I mean, if you, like, delay a develop, that could do it. Um, Yeah, so we're gonna like eventually get, yeah, maybe some imps from Tormentor, Lost Cities, encampments. I guess plus buy is like only capital, so that's also a limitation. But I think we can do some building here. Yeah. I don't think Scepter's gonna be particularly good on this board. I guess it could be like a Tormentor attack, but I think for the most part we're gonna have better things to be doing with our fives. Um, I mean, I do think encampment's pretty good. You can also like save gold. That's kind of nice with encampment. But yeah, I think that I don't know. Maybe our turn three, turn four shuffle will kind of give us some direction as far as which way we're gonna go this game. I mean, I think Tormentor is kind of optional, so we'll see how convenient that is to go for. I don't know if Kiln's gonna be any good. I mean, if you could like print some Lost Cities, that could be attractive, but um, yeah, I don't know. You could add Lep eventually, maybe develop some golds into fives. I mean, I think develop's not that exciting of a trasher, but I mean, it is the only trasher, so I think, and the draw's not. I mean, the draw's not bad, but it's not like amazing. Like, there's no wharf. There's not even really any like smithy type cards. Stuff that draws three. It's all just like stuff that increases hand size by one. So I think develops pretty reasonable. I mean, developing diplomats is also kind of nice. Yeah, he's thinking a while about the open. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a bit harder of a decision on the 3-4 because you can consider just like opening Tormentor. I think the Tormentor open would probably be good. But yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't really have to put much thought into, Diplomat develop versus Tormentor, because I had the 4-3, which I don't think is bad. I mean, you could do it on the 3-4 too, but um, yeah. So like, I think my ideal draw would be um, if I like collide them on turn 3, that would be great because then I can just get an imp turn 4. Um, okay, so it looks like he actually has the same split. So I don't know. I feel like Diplomat Develop is pretty pretty forced on the 4-3. I'm not really seeing any other options that seem better than that. I mean, you could consider like Diplo Silver or Develop Silver, but I like Diplo Develop. I think Develop with a 4 cost is often uh, pretty reasonable as an open. Okay, so he's not going for Diplo in the open at least. Okay, this is just fantastic. Oh yeah, this is disgusting. Oh, so he goes develop Leprechaun, okay. Um yeah, this is just an absurdly good draw, right? Because I develop, let's say I develop my Diplomat into um Tormentor Silver. Uh and I could just buy gold next turn. And yeah, then I have like a gold and an encampment and an imp, and yeah, that's just really good. Um, is there anything better than that? I don't think so. I guess I could like, nah, that doesn't make. I was thinking about like developing the estate into a develop, and then oh, that doesn't even work. Or like, well, and then like I guess save the dip. Yeah, that's just I just don't think that's as good. So yeah, we're gonna go for this and just get our encampment. Okay, yeah, this is about what I expected. I guess if you drew both estates this turn, you'd be a little bit sad, but yeah, yeah, this seems fantastic. And now I think I will. I mean, I'm gonna save something and buy another encampment. I'm just not sure if I'd rather save the copper or the estate. Um, I mean, developing estates isn't really like that great because, like, what are you gaining? Like another develop? Um, I mean, we might not actually need the money from the copper, although if we're gonna save gold, we need a bit more money. So okay, I think I'm gonna save the copper. And there is another estate down there, so okay. I mean, eventually we're gonna get a leprechaun as well, but I mean, we can't really get wishes out of it just yet, so okay. So this, uh, I mean, I think I'm saving the encampment. It's only 50-50 to see gold. And I don't think there's like a ton of benefit to play, or yeah, I don't think there's just like a ton of benefit to drawing now. Um, so I could really develop either of these. If I develop the estate, I'm getting what, like a second develop? Because silver doesn't do much with no plus buy. I mean, there's capital, but like no plus buy in our deck. Um, so yeah, I guess it would be a develop, and like Leprechaun is too early, so do I want two develops? Like it could help me trash coppers. At some point I could develop the second develop into encampment Diplo, but only if there's still encampments, which there probably won't be. Uh, I think I like the second develop, right? I mean, I want to get rid of the estate eventually, and yeah, I think it makes sense to just do it now. Okay. Yep, okay, this is pretty nice. Um, hmm. This is a little awkward at least. You know what I could do is trash two coppers, save the gold, delay the tormentor. I think I like that, right? I mean, I could try playing the tormentor, but it's kind of awkward to like. I can't like develop a copper, play the tormentor, and like buy a five and still save the gold. So yeah, I like this. I like this idea of delaying tormentor, and that way I get another imp as well, which is nice. I mean, at a certain point, there's like diminishing returns on imps, but I don't think we're really gonna have to worry about that. At some point, I'm gonna want a capital. At some point, I'm gonna want lost cities. Um, I think leprechaun will be good, but I mean, I can get that out of developing an estate. I don't want to buy the leprechaun. Hmm. Okay, I'm just taking a lost city. I could definitely see myself getting one of those in the not so distant future. Do need to decide if I want to trigger this. I think I do. Um, yeah, I mean it's a pretty short shuffle, and it might let me play a develop, which would be good. Yeah, okay. Can I gain and play a leprechaun? No, right? Well, I mean I could gain and play it. It just would give me a hex. I mean I could return the encampment, but that's that would be a very cute play, but I don't think it would actually be a good play at all. Um, could gain and play another develop, but like three develops is kind of a lot, so I think I just want to keep trashing coppers. Um, yeah, and then we'll just like save this gold again. With three encampments, I think saving the gold makes more sense than saving the imp. Okay. Ideally, next turn we could gain and play the lep. Um, I could take a lost city here. That looks pretty logical. Um, what else? Like capital? I don't think capital really inspires me as much. I mean, like Lost City, just having so much deck control makes the lep gain and play look a lot more likely. And then I could like wish for capital or wish for plunder or something. So yeah, I think I like this Lost City. Okay. Let's see. So I've trashed four coppers to his one and one estate to his zero. So yeah, I think we're doing quite well. I mean, not just because of that. I mean, we also have these three imps that he doesn't have, and we won the encampment split 3-2, so I'm feeling very good about my position. Um, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy with how I've played this, but I mean, also, I'm player one, and I've had some pretty great draws. This is I don't know. This is just the kind of game that you can feel really good about. Everything just works out really smoothly, and the board. I don't know. It's like you see the board and it looks kind of awkward, but things end up working out quite nicely. Love to see it. What I also would love to see is my develop kind of lining up in this shuffle in such a way that I can actually gain and play this leprechaun. Hmm. Gaining and playing leprechaun is actually kind of awkward, right? Because like if I'm going to play develop and leprechaun and still have an action left over to continue the turn, I need like two village effects, right? So Yeah, I guess I would need to have like two encampments in play or like an encampment in a lost city. Um, I guess that's not really like that tight. Mm, okay, well that was actually kind of a friendly war. But okay, encampment. Okay, this worked out pretty well. So I can definitely gain and play Leprechaun here. So let's say I go like Imp, develop, gain the Leprechaun, play the encampment. Um, I guess I would need to have one more card in play, but yeah, this all works out. Um, might be the end of the turn. Oh, it's not even that. Yeah, so I can just go like Imp into Leprechaun. Yep, that's 7. Cool. Um, okay, yeah, and cha-shu's just gonna give the resign. Yeah, like I said, I think my deck came together really, really well. Certainly better than I was expecting. But yeah, it was just that really nice turn 3 draw, and then things just kind of continued going well from there. Okay, what's this board? Okay, so I have a 5-2 here, which I guess I was opening Peasant anyway, so seems pretty hard for it to be bad. Might just be Plot Peasant. Oh, maybe you don't open Peasant on the 3-4. I'm not sure. There's certainly a lot of options here. Um, Menagerie. I mean, there's like Urchin, Merc, Soldier, so like potentially a lot of discard attacks coming in. In which case, Menagerie could be pretty good draw. There's a lot of different options for trashing. Um, yeah, the payload. I guess the payload is going to be like Soldier, and you have like a bunch of urchins. Yeah, that seems like the most kind of explosive payload, even if those discard attacks are kind of mitigated by Menagerie. Um, so what's the alternative to Plot Peasant? I guess the alternative would be like Count Peasant. I mean, I kind of hate like going for Count on a board with like so many better trashers, but like, well, I do have the 5-2, and I mean, like the thing is, like if I open like Steward Peasant and see them both turn 3, I'm just sad. If I open Count Peasant and then I see them both turn 3, that's like totally fine. I mean, I'd still be like really sad if I saw them both turn 4, but I mean, maybe I can live with that. Uh, okay, opponent's gonna go for Plot. And Plot seems pretty reasonable. I mean, on 4-3, you can probably go like Plot Steward and then just like buy the Peasant after the Steward trash. Like, I can definitely see some appeal in that. Um, so Count Peasant. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess Count could like set up Menagerie, but it's also Terminal, so that's kind of awkward. Uh, I mean, what's your village here? Just Disciple? Guess you could get a plus action token if you wanted. Hmm. I guess count's pretty bad against discard attacks, huh? If you want to trash with it more than once. Yeah, I mean, the count's just going to be completely awful after we trash with it the first time, right? So, okay, it's either, yeah, it's either count peasant or plot peasant. If we go plot peasant, though, it feels like we just don't get thin fast enough. I mean, we could go steward peasant, but that just seems too risky. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm getting a count. I'm not happy about it, but, you know, such is life. I guess this hand doesn't really warrant a lot of complaining now, does it? Huh. Okay, alright. Peasant missing is not great. I guess we're getting plot now. What's my opponent's... What's my opponent doing? They bought a steward. Got some tokens on their plot. Okay. Sure. Uh, yeah, this is all kind of awkward. Um, hmm. Is there any alternative to plot here? Like I could buy like an urchin or a menagerie. I don't really want another terminal. And there's like quarry, but I mean, what are you even buying with that? I guess if I like saw the quarry next turn, I could buy two actions with the peasant buy, but yeah, that just doesn't seem good. Um, I'm probably a bit behind here, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I don't know if they actually had the 5-2 or yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would have done plot steward on the 4-3 because I mean, yeah, if you do a steward trash and then you have two, um, that just that sets you up to just buy peasant, so that could be kind of nice. Um, so yeah, I think I'm sold on plot here. Unless you like, if you buy an urchin here, maybe I can buy menagerie. Okay, yeah, you're just gonna buy menagerie, so I think plot seems pretty clear. Okay, sure. So yeah, I'm ultimately gonna be quite a ways behind on this peasant advancement thing. I don't know why my opponent just took a count. That seems really weird to me. Uh, this is the kind of spot where I normally would buy two peasants, but terminal space is pretty tight here. I might just take a menagerie, even though it doesn't really do anything right now. I mean, if I take an urchin, that's just like powering up your menagerie, so that doesn't look very good. I mean, I'm gonna want urchins eventually. It could collide with, like, if I actually want a mercenary, I could get one. But I don't think I actually want one. I could also get, like, a sauna and then a silver, but, like, also, wow, silver looks terrible here. So, probably not gonna do that. Yeah, so, like, next turn I get, like, one more count trash. I guess it's just menagerie, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, this is the kind of board. Like, I don't know. It's like I feel like you're just spending so much of the game just like doing nothing, waiting to have a disciple in your deck, and then you can actually do things. You probably need, yeah, you probably need teacher here too, right? Yeah, like maybe a plus action token that could go a long ways. Uh, guess I'm probably a bit thinner than my opponent, right? Oh yeah, like this is like the first time they're getting to trash anything. I mean, I assume they trash here. Um, see, I'll trash here. I'll get another peasant then. I think. I don't want to like totally run out of money, right? I mean, I guess the count is money, but it's like terminal money, so that's not so amazing. I actually could get a quarry, you know? So what are these five cards? I know one of them's a soldier. Are the others just all coppers? Well, there's the menagerie too. Right, yeah, there's okay. So there's like menagerie and like three coppers, right? Yeah, that's right. Um, I mean I could consider drawing one here just to trash an extra copper. Um, all right, so I need to figure this out. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna buy like I'm gonna have five money and I'm gonna buy I think a quarry or a peasant. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, so like over the next two turns, basically I'm gonna buy quarry peasant, I think. And then I'm gonna have the disciple. I'm gonna disciple the peasant. That's gonna allow me to buy a bunch of cards with the quarry cost reduction. Yeah. Um and like because of the count, yeah. I think I actually do draw here, which is a little weird, but yeah, it lets me trash one more card. And I don't think I need that extra copper money, right? Because I would still have four next turn. So, okay. Wait. Maybe I should have thought a little bit more before playing this count. No, I think I like the aggressive trashing. Um, yeah. Yeah, I get to just have this, and then I get, well, it could be quarry or peasant, really. Um, hmm. Okay, so yeah, opponent's taking the big plot pop here. Um, oh, their idea. Oh, okay, this might be why they got the count. Yeah, the idea, I guess, was to save up the plot and then get like one, do all your trashing in one fell swoop. Maybe. That would look a bit better if they already had the quarry in deck, though. Also, I kind of don't know why they would discard the copper here if they were going to trash. If you were going to trash, I would think you'd discard one of the terminals. I mean, maybe you want to leave like one copper in your deck. Don't know. In any case, um, okay. Am I buying quarry or peasant here? I don't think it matters. I mean, because I don't really want to advance the peasant, right? Okay, you're okay. Probably gonna undo again to discard something other than copper. Oh no, not that. Okay. Oh, okay. They actually just want to trash the steward even over a copper. Okay, fair enough. Um, this menagerie would just draw a count, which doesn't do anything. I mean, I could play it, but so quarry or peasant? I guess I'll take peasant, right? Like, there's not. Well, maybe there's some risk that I like don't hit 4 next turn. Like, I would need to see like either my count or like. Yeah, I guess I'll take the quarry. I don't. As I said, I don't think it matters very much. Well, maybe it matters a little because, like, with this, I can actually top deck the. I can top deck the menagerie, especially now that my opponent has an urchin in their deck. Having a menagerie on top is quite nice. So I have 3 coppers. How many coppers does my opponent have? Just 1, I think. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, yeah, so I can just get to top deck this, which is kind of nice. Do I want a free duchy? I do not. Um, yeah, and then get a peasant. Cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna play the menagerie, disciple the peasant, and then we just get lots and lots of action cards. Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing this count, so. Eh. Yeah, okay, I guess I discard a copper now too. We got plenty of money for. Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna run out of money, so. We don't need to like disciple the menagerie or whatever. I don't know if pilgrimage is ever gonna be good here. It might be. Opponent does have all these urchins already, which is a little scary. I might wanna get on that. Um, I mean, like I could just buy 3 urchins right now. So if I buy 3 urchins and then I exchange this peasant, and then like next turn I disciple one of the non-terminals, I play the urchin, I play the peasant, or yeah, I play the peasant, I play the soldier, I advance the soldier to a fugitive. Seems pretty reasonable. I could even consider advancing to teacher right away. Although if I do that, my next turn is pretty much just playing teacher and buying like 1 card. So that doesn't seem great. I mean, I guess if that's like a plus buy on urchin or something, then I could claim I'm making some progress. Uh, so how would that work? So if I just buy 3 urchins, advance both, plus buy on urchin, and then plus buy on urchin, and then the deck actually does stuff, sort of. Kind of like that plan. I mean, it's a little weird, but what's the alternative? Like keeping disciple and then disciple a non-terminal. Yeah, maybe waiting a little bit on teacher makes more sense. Could also go like 2 urchins and a menagerie instead. Um, Guess I'll just go 3 urchins. And do I want to wait on teacher? I'm gonna say yes. Just because, well, I don't know. I feel like the urchins are going to be gone pretty soon. And so having a bigger turn this next turn will maybe let me get more of those. I mean, I don't know that the split matters particularly, but I don't know. Eh. Maybe I was supposed to take teacher there right away. I don't know. Mm. So yeah, here we're gonna like disciple urchin and yeah, play our peasant and our soldier, advance to fugitive. Probably take teacher this turn. Maybe we just skip teacher entirely. I don't know. Plus buy is pretty awkward with no teacher. I mean, if you like put plus buy on urchin, you can just like buy out all the menageries and like threaten to buy out all the estates too. That could be pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure, right? So I think I'm on yes teacher. It's probably now or never for my opponent as far as teacher goes. Could also consider pilgrimage here, but I'll probably be able to empty urchins on my turn. So if they buy pilgrimage and then like you flip it back over and what are your three targets? I mean, menagerie, peasant, and what? I mean, yeah. Okay, gonna take another peasant. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see what my opponent. Oh man, my opponent's got terrible taste in Dominion cards. They banned Sanctuary, Donate, Cavalry, uh, disliked Exorcist, Cathedral, Banish. Yikes. Disliked Church. Ooh, absolutely terrible taste, I must say. Okay, another peasant, another menagerie. Yeah, I do not think we need to draw. Okay, well, this was just terrible. Um, yeah, this didn't work out at all. What can I say? Yeah, really the idea was for the disciple to line up with the urchin, but sadly that did not happen. Okay. I could just disciple like a soldier. Disciple soldier. Um, I mean, I could advance the teacher then. Put plus buy on urchin. And, like, buy an urchin right now. Um, that's pretty reasonable. I mean, what else could I buy? I could buy, like, pilgrimage. If I think there's going to be another urchin left, then I would buy pilgrimage. But do I actually think that? Well, you have a disciple, you have a peasant. So, like, if you disciple urchin, buy two urchins, which, I mean, that seems pretty likely. I guess there's some concern about me just, like, not getting any soldiers, but that's probably not that much of a concern, is it? I think I just buy an urchin here, right? Advance both, yeah. Okay, hopefully we don't get too bamboozled here. I mean, so my opponent has like two soldiers. Yeah, I guess there's some like if I only get one soldier, that would be pretty horrible. but yeah, hopefully it's not that bad. We'll just discard the quarry here. I mean, they may also want to be advancing their soldiers up into more disciples. But yeah, if I get like one soldier, that's gonna be pretty terrible. Okay. No disciple in deck, so I can just like play these urchins. Capital, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Capital doesn't really seem very good to me. I mean, it's non-terminal buy, but I still don't really think I need to draw here. Like, I mostly just want to get to teacher. Um, I mean, if I could get 3 money, that would be nice too. I don't know. I think I want to save that for like a genuinely disastrous draw. I guess this could end up being disastrous. Yeah, this isn't great. Well, okay. I get my teacher down, but um, sadly, yeah, sadly that whole buying a 3 cost or whatever, buying anything doesn't really get to happen. Um, yeah, I'm pretty worried that I'm only going to get one soldier, and I don't think that's enough. Oh, okay, my opponent actually took teacher now. Okay. Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. So I'm never having duplicate coppers here. So if you buy both of the urchins, then I'm probably going to do something like play the urchin first and then disciple menagerie. That seems right. Yeah. And there's like one peasant in my deck. Yeah. I'm never taking 2 soldiers this turn though, which is a little sad. Right? I don't have any soldiers, do I? Whoa, province? Oh, that seems horrible to me. Yeah, I don't get the logic there at all. Yeah, okay, so I have 0 soldiers and one peasant. I mean, yeah, like with the province, like you don't even really have like the actual money for province. Like you're kind of buying the province on credit, so to speak, with the capital. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Um, I mean, also just like the payload is so explosive here with the soldiers that I don't want to green for a long time. Um, I guess yeah. I was thinking a little bit about trying to get a one last count trash in this turn, but I can't really do that because that would mean I wouldn't be able to play my capital. So okay, so if you're gonna do this, then I think I'm more interested in actually discipling the urchin. Uh, right now, Do I only have the one menagerie? Yeah, I do, right? That's not great. But I can draw everything that matters and still just have the one. I don't need to, like, disciple the menagerie. No. Um, yeah, so I just play the menagerie and disciple the urchins. Yeah, okay. Right, I don't need to, like, I don't want to, like, disciple the peasant, do I? No. Okay, so do I want to trigger this? Um, I mean, I'd be putting some bad cards on top, but having the coppers on top is also, like, kind of fine because then I just, if I have the coppers on top, I can just discard those, I guess. Um, yeah, I guess I'll trigger. Um, sure. It's like a little awkward. Like I said, it feels like I'm only getting one soldier, which is kind of not enough soldiers. I mean, I'm definitely buying the last urchin and some menageries here. So I could, like, discard. So, yeah, if I, like, discard, I could buy, like, urchin plus, like, four menageries and, like, one or two peasants or no peasants. I don't know. Yeah, and then I'd have what? I'd have six of the urchins. Yeah, I'd have six urchins. Um, which is like seven buys just with that. So I guess I can think about, like, piling estates. Oh, I need to make sure I'm not leaving my opponent a win though, because they can put a plus buy token down themselves. So they got like five menageries. Yeah, they got five menageries plus. Um, well, I guess they got like four urchins. So if they put plus buy on menagerie, um, oh, that's pretty scary, right? Actually, yeah, I feel like my position is looking pretty busted. Actually, yeah, it's kind of awkward. I think I actually do want this copper on top. Weirdly enough, uh, yeah, because if they just put plus buy on menagerie, um, they disciple that, or even disciple peasant is kind of scary too. Well, they don't have a quarry though, so well, no, but soldier is so much money. I do not know how much I can lower here, really. This is no fun. Um, I could also, like, take a rat if I wanted to try to do something cute. I'll definitely take this urchin. So they go plus Bio Menagerie, Disciple the Menagerie, that gets them another Menagerie, plus they already have five of them. So that's six buys. With Disciple, that's eight buys. Plus a buy from the peasant. And a buy from the capital, that's like 10 buys. It's like 11 gains. That. Okay. I mean, I can't rats out and also... Yeah, no, I don't think the rats thing is good for my position. Don't really feel like I even have terminal space for more peasant. Uh, so how many menageries do I think I can buy safely? Like I said, 6, 8, 10 buys, 11 gains with the menagerie, or with the disciples, 11 gains. But you also are up in points, so I guess I could take one menagerie. Right, because if you just play one soldier, I don't think you have like 25, right? 29. Yeah, I don't think you have that. So just do the menagerie. I guess I could even take a pilgrimage. I mean, it's kind of a nothing buy. Could also buy like another quarry. But I don't think that does very much. Maybe it does. Eh. I don't know. I guess I'll just take the pilgrimage. And do I want another peasant? No, if I take peasant here, I just lose, right? I think so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I don't... well, it's weird. Oh, plus action on Menagerie. Oh, rather than plus buy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I really do not like how my opponent has played this, but at the same time, I also feel like I'm just losing this game, so... Yeah, maybe I made some mistakes as well. Hmm. I mean, I think if there's anything in particular that I did wrong, it would just be, like, not prioritizing getting enough soldiers. Because, like, yeah, right now I only have the one soldier, which kind of sucks. And, yeah, I mean, I also just don't really have a path to getting another one. I mean, I might have been overestimating my opponent's deck. That's one kind of possible mistake. This is also a mistake. You're supposed to disciple the last soldier. It makes more money that way. I mean, I guess my opponent has so much money that and so few buys that it basically doesn't matter. I mean, they could just buy triple province here and I resign, right? Because yeah, I, is there anything I can do about that? And they buy another peasant. I Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of buys, so like, but I only have one soldier, so I don't really have that much money. So, I mean, one, it's not like I can buy 5 provinces this turn, right? Because even if I have 6 um urchins, so soldier makes 8, so I would only have like 16 from discipled soldier. So yeah, and there's no way they're dudding with, I mean, 3 tokens on the plot and a million menageries. I don't know. I mean, I could play it out, I guess. Um, okay, yeah, we can resign now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what really went wrong there. Like I said, I feel like my opponent made a number of decisions that seemed suspect to me, but I might have been misreading the board. I mean, I might have been playing the board as though there was more terminal space than there actually was. I mean, also, I mean, I was player two. My peasant did bottom deck that first shuffle, so I don't know. Maybe there was nothing I could have done. But yeah, moving on. Uh, huh. Well, university looks really good. Um, right? I mean, uni gets a bunch of barges, and you can get maybe some patrons. How do you reveal patron here, if at all? Um, Gladiator, Ironmonger, Venture, opponent's pirate ship. Okay, lots of options. Some better than others. Um, I guess the alternative to uni would be like ferry barge, and then just buy a bunch of barges. But like I don't know, I feel like the village effect you're getting from uni is actually pretty good too. Um, so what am I opening with the potion then? I could open like Theory on Barge. I mean, I don't think like a silver or something is really doing much more than that, right? So I go Fairy on Barge, Potion, and then like I buy Uni and Barge, for example. That seems really good, right? When I do that, I add a bunch of barges, bunch of mongers, maybe a militia, maybe some patron. All right, I think I like it. Yeah, I mean, I just think like opening like silver or gladiator, like it just makes your potion more likely to miss, and also like at best, what it's doing is like making it easier to afford barge, and obviously fairy does that considerably better. So, all right, so yeah, opponent had the same idea. Yeah, we'll just add a barge and a uni. This is a perfectly fine draw. I mean, I guess that open was pretty low variance. Like there wasn't, um, I was very likely to get that best case of hitting barge plus uni. I think I take a barge here and then I draw now and then I like maybe march the barge. Or maybe if I draw a potion, then I just buy a uni. Okay. Yeah, I think this is just march barge. Right. I mean, my next hand is like potion, two coppers, two estates. So I guess I could just buy a uni as well next turn and like buy another barge here. I think I like marching though. Um, I don't want a free Duchess, do I? No. Hmm. So, okay, this wasn't the best, but we'll take another uni. Um, I could also just next turn this barge and like march a barge. Do I like that better than playing the barge now? I feel like I do. I mean, the uni goes back in. Seems pretty logical. I don't know at what point I want to like take Ironmonger over Barge. I'll probably just keep taking barges until the pile's empty. Yeah, so we get lots of draw this turn. Guess we can even draw a deck, which is kind of cool. Um, this feels like a really dumb board, to be honest. I don't really like Uni in general, but I guess yeah, opponent's gonna go like March Barge and Uni here. Makes sense. Okay, let's take another barge. I think I draw. I mean, I could consider just like marching two barges. mean, if I draw, then I can get the potion. I could get a third uni. But third uni, then I have like 7. Right, and then I still have like 5. 5 is a really awkward number. 5 is just like one march or like buy a card. I don't know. Having 3 barges coming in next turn would be pretty great. Just like draw the deck immediately. Get some payload. I guess. I guess it makes sense. Sure. Well, you know what? Maybe I buy this last barge. Okay, I think I like that better. Yeah, and then I just have, well, I have 2 barges coming in next turn instead of 3, but this way, I guess I get 6 barges total. And my opponent doesn't get that last barge. Um, yeah, so I got 6 of the barges. So, okay. That is kind of nice. And now we're gonna like move into ironmongers, maybe like militia, patron, all those kinds of payload cards. I could get a gladiator at some point, like reveal patron with that. Um, maybe even fortune comes into play. Mm. Militia's probably not like too damaging here, given there's no trashing. Had a couple of no trashing boards so far, but um, yeah. Okay, so opponents loading up on ironmongers now, which they are kind of nice for the sifting. Although, I mean, barge is kind of the only real draw here, right? I mean, like ironmonger can hit victory cards, but that's not something you can really count on. Um, hmm. So yeah, having 6, yeah, winning the barge split is pretty nice, I think. Um, I wonder if he could even play with Navigator here. Like, you could set up Ironmongers with it. I don't know. I mean, I think, like, most of my gains right now are just going to be Mongers. Yeah, just get lots of Mongers, I think is pretty good. So I guess this turn, we could, like, draw with 2 of the barges, and then next turn, 2 of the barges. That's assuming we don't want overdraw, which we probably don't really need it. I'll have a lot of buys, so I could even like fairy mongers and then get a bunch of mongers like that. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, I've got to feel like my position is pretty crushing, mostly because of the 6 barges. Um, oh, I guess I don't. Oh, actually, so I have 4 barges in my deck. I can't actually play all of them this turn, which kind of sucks. But once we get some ironmongers in the deck, hopefully we don't really have those kinds of village problems. They hit an action once in a while at least. Um, yeah, there's not really any way I can cheat that with March either, because I don't really have any way of getting the barges into discard. So yeah, not the greatest, but Okay, yeah, so opponent did this fairy monger thing, which is pretty nice. So I think I draw with one of the barges now, really hoping to draw the uni, get that 50-50. Okay, we get lucky, so that's very nice. Um, I could just next turn two of these and buy another monger. I could consider another uni, but it doesn't seem that great. Well, I mean, it is more village space. I mean, so are the mongers, ideally. If I now one of these, I'm drawing like 3 coppers, which, okay. Maybe we'll definitely next turn one of them. Oh, I guess we could have taken like. No, we could have gained like a patron or a militia and then marched that. Maybe I should do that actually. So if I could take 2 mongers. No. Yeah, I mean, actually, a militia would kind of hurt a lot here, right? Huh. Or maybe I should undo this. I at least want to think about it a little bit more before I lock myself into anything. Yeah, so like one option would be gain a militia here, next turn 2 barges, march the militia by university. That's an option. I mean, the militia's like even more terminals, but I am adding another monger and another uni, so maybe it's not so bad. Especially, yeah, I mean, 2 barges next turn. So I guess I'm like over terminaled by 1 if I do that, but if the monger hits an action, then I can actually play everything. Yeah, I think I like that. I mean, the alternative, like, I could take a patron instead, and then I'm, like, definitely not over terminaled. But I don't know. I really like the idea of you tossing some junk cards into this, right into this shuffle. The other alternative would be to draw here, and then I can actually buy some more, like, buy some more mongers or something. But I think I just like this. Yeah. Oh, I can actually. Wait, can I? Oh no, I can't afford to march the monger. Well, I could afford to march the monger instead of the militia, but like that was the whole point of getting the militia. The ironmonger would only make 1 money because you can't. Well, you can't play the copper after drawing it in that situation. Oh, they just okay. Well, that made the militia look stupid, but oh well. Yeah, okay, this is pretty much perfect with the monger revealing militia. So yeah, we're gonna get another monger, and then we'll get like a patron, I think, or maybe I get. So I'm only drawing like 1 extra card. So I think what I want to do, I take another monger here, right? Yeah, and then I draw, and then I take patron, and then I always reveal the patron with monger. That seems quite nice. Um, yeah, reveal patron, draw patron. And hey, what do you know? I went into this turn thinking I was thinking that I was somewhat over terminaled, but through a combination of luck and skill, I was able to even bank a villager. Love to see it. What am I doing now? Am I just like buying all the mongers? I could do that. So how much do the mongers cost? Like 9 total. So if I buy all of them right now, then If I buy all the mongers, I have 2 left over, which I don't really want to do anything with. Guess I could march a monger, like I could spend the coffers to top deck a monger, but that doesn't really seem worth. Uh, could also like buy a gladiator and march it. That doesn't really seem very good though. All right, we're just gonna do this. Cool. Oh, I could get a free. I could get a uni. Yeah, it feels like a free uni's better than nothing, right? Is it? Maybe it's not. Um, could also buy an estate, which is kind of aggressive, but I have 7 buys and my opponent only has 5. So it is a real threat. Although the unis might create threat on, I guess, patrons or something. Or duchesses. Like I could take 3 duchesses and buy the other 7. I guess that's not really a threat. Uh, well, okay, let's not overthink it. I mean, it doesn't matter if I win right away. Like, I don't have to win next turn. I think I like the idea of nothing here. I mean, I could get another university, but it's just like draw space, like, is pretty tight. I mean, there's no more draw available, so yeah. Like, I'm probably struggling to draw as is, to be honest. Because yeah, like that turn I had two barges coming in. This turn I'm only going to have 1, and I also added some more stop cards. I also added some mongers, so it's probably fine. But my opponent's like never going to draw their deck because they only have 4 barges, so yeah. I didn't really I didn't really go into this board thinking the barge split was going to be a big deal, but now I definitely think it is. And yeah, I think I like noticed that the barge split was important at like the last possible moment that I could have noticed that, and it still would have been useful. So that was quite fortunate for me. Um, okay, opponent's lowering patrons, which makes me think that I might be able to finish on those. At least, with good draws. Uh, Because, yeah, so I have 3 unis, so I could go, like, if I can uni for 3 patrons, and then buy 4 patrons, which, with Fairy, only costs 11, plus an estate, and that's, like, 6 buys, so I would even have a buy left over. I mean, you might score here. Yeah, you could, like, take a province or something. In which case I'll probably, like, province back. Oh, you don't even have the money to province. Okay. Yeah, if I can't win, I'm probably just going to do something like lower patrons a little bit. Maybe by just, like, 1. And then, like, province and put fairy on patron to try to, put the pressure on. Uh, well, that looks losing. I mean, I guess that's just kind of a desperado, like, hope that I dud completely, and then you can finish on the estates. I don't even know if you have 10 money, but whatever. So let's just do this. Okay, monger. Cool. I think I'm just gonna keep taking patrons. I could also just take nothing. I think I'll take nothing. Sure. Yep. Yeah, you're just getting the GG. Doesn't. Yeah, I guess it was in hand after that, barge draw. Okay. Back to my opponent's start. Okay, it was just lagging for a sec there. Okay, what's this board? Um, okay. So trashing is not amazing, but it's here. We got like, yeah, Temple and Sack. Um, so I'm probably gonna open one of those cards plus Fairy Lab. On the other split, I'd be a bit more interested in like Fisherman, or at least I'd consider it. But yeah, as is. Makes sense. What's the payload here? I guess dismantle, right? Yeah. Yeah, dismantle. And you got like CQ, which I guess is your only village. I mean, there's Sack too. Um, I guess you could do something like sack a hunting grounds, get the estates, and like sack those for points. That's probably not great, but um, desperation makes us think like maybe there's some really aggressive money thing, but that just seems really bad. Yeah, just like get sack, get labs, get dismantle, get city quarter, do big dismantle things. Okay, opponent prefers temple over sack. I mean, I guess like if you see temple, if you see like temple 3 coppers estate turn 3 and you can get a fisherman, like that's decent. But overall, I just don't think temple's very good at hitting 3 for lab. So I think I'm gonna prefer the sacrifice, even if it gets us thin a bit more slowly. Um, I mean, with the labs, maybe it's not like super critical that we thin really fast. Okay. So yeah, here I'll just get a lab. I mean, I could get a fisherman, but I think a lab is better. Uh-huh. Oh, well, this sucks. Um, okay, you go desperation lab, sure. Uh, right, this isn't like a dismantle or anything, no. Hmm. Yeah, this is all pretty unfortunate, really. Maybe Temple was better. Yeah, because like with Desperation, you can just like Desperation for the labs, and like you're trashing an extra card with Temple. I feel dead already, to be honest. Ugh, yuck. Um, yeah, I mean, some of it is well, okay. I mean, I'm player 2 and my opener missed, so I guess that's just what you expect. But yeah, I don't think I'm like that far away from resigning. Okay, you're gonna add this dismantle now, sure. Um, I guess I'll add my dismantle now. Um, but yeah, my deck is so junky. Yeah, yeah, I think my opponent made the right call with the temple. I think seemed pretty convincing. Because I'm just gonna have so much junk in my deck forever, right? I guess I could get a temple now. Maybe that makes sense. But like, when am I getting the dismantle then? I don't know. A long time from now. Ugh. How many labs do I have? Okay, like we both have 3. Sure. Yeah, now you get the CQ. Uh-huh. Sure, I guess I'll get the CQ now as well. Sure. And I'm probably not buying anything next turn. Oh, I don't even have the dismantle. Whoops. uh, Maybe ideally I could desperation for dismantle this turn, but that would require some pretty absurdly good draws. Right, like I need to generate like 5 econ this turn. Oh, hey, I guess. Well, I guess I can do it if I don't mind just trashing an estate. Alright. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that like very first play of the sacrifice is better than the dismantle, but like, hmm. Or better than the temple, but yeah, I guess the temple is like after that. The temple's just like a lot better. Um, Not sure exactly why I haven't resigned, but well, I don't know, I'll play on a little bit longer. Hmm. So yeah, they can like what dismantle gold, get like another lab or another dismantle or something. Probably another lab, right? You can just get the dismantle next turn. Nomad camp. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize they had the other lab. Okay. Nomad camp doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but maybe it's fine. I guess this is what, just like Fisherman Desperation City Quarter or something like that. Maybe the desperation is greedy, but like, I don't know, if you're gonna play the temple next turn, then I don't think it matters very much. I don't know. Uh, so I guess what? In an ideal world, I'm like drawing a lot of cards this turn, dismantling Sack into Fisherman. Oh, I can even dismantle Sack into Lab. That would be nice. And then like getting a big temple off. Yeah, I guess that does sound pretty good if I could do that, but I'm gonna need to draw really well to actually make that happen. I guess this sort of justifies not resigning. I mean, not really, but yeah, I mean, my opponent has 2 city quarters already. Yeah, even in a best case scenario, I'm very far behind. I don't know, maybe this nomad camp gives me some hope. I mean, it really doesn't seem good to me at all. Like, I'd rather just have like another dismantle. Ugh. I guess, I don't know, maybe there's an argument for it. Like, if you're not gaining and playing, then yeah, I guess it's. I mean, at least like this turn, I guess the Nomad Camp's doing more than the Dismantle would have done because you can't like redraw the gold. Yeah. Okay. So maybe in the short term it makes sense, although certainly prefer more dismantles in general. Okay, just take more labs. Well, yeah, this is certainly not making it look like uh, I have anything left to play for. Okay. Whoops. Okay. That's 2-2. Back to my start. Um, okay. Uh, Interesting. So vampire looks great here. Um, yeah, vampire you can get like paddocks, maybe even a cobbler. I mean, you can get some minstrels, like minstrels and black cats could be good draw. And then there's like paddock. I don't think potion's gonna be any good here. I mean, alks are okay, but eh, are they though? I mean, they're good cards for your deck, but the same cannot be said of potion. Um, hmm. So one line I'm considering is like Black Cat Silver into like Vampire Bonfire or something like that. Like that could be that's pretty tempting. An alternative would be something like with a bonfire open, like develop bonfire. That seems worse. Is there any way to open engineer reasonably? And what's engineer doing? Gaining you minstrels? And you can get minstrels and cats, and I mean that's good, but I really think I want the vampire, right? Because then we can get paddock, and then I can get like another vampire. We can thin pretty easily with bonfire, so I think I like this black cat silver open. Notice that I buy the black cat on the $4 hand to get basilica points. I've noticed people uh, make the mistake of doing the reverse and just leaving basilica points on the table, which of course is not something you want to do. It's also kind of cute how like with engineer because it costs debt, you like always get basilica points when you buy engineer. I mean, not always. Like obviously, if you had less than 2 money, then you want to get them. But like if you bought an engineer on 3 or something. Um, yeah. So um, probably Vamp Bonfire is going to be my turn 3, turn 4. I can add an engineer after that. Okay, this will be Bonfire, and hopefully the Black Cat doesn't bottom deck. Oh, jeez. This is so bad. Why do you do this to me, deck? Um, so these cards are Black Cat Silver. I guess I'm trying to think, like, if I Bonfire again, how likely am I to hit 5? Well, not very likely, right? Because I'd only have, like, I'd only have, like, 3 coppers left in the deck. And I need to draw 3 of them. Wait, so okay, if I Bonfire again, I'd have an 8-card deck. 8 cards total, yeah. Seems really risky, but so it's 8 cards. Black Cat Silver are on top. Yeah, 8 cards. Black Cat Silver on top, and then the other cards are 3 coppers, 3 estates. Yeah, and then I play the Black Cat 50-50 to bottom deck either copper or estate. If I bottom deck copper, I resign. If I bottom deck estate, I buy vampire, and I'm really happy. Um, I mean, I'm basically taking a 50-50 of just losing the game instantly. Maybe that's not totally fair. I mean, I could just like buy a minstrel then. And then if I hit vampire the next turn, which granted isn't like that likely, but yeah. I mean, I just don't see an alternative. Like, what else do I do? Buy another silver? Like, yuck. All right, I'm gonna give this a chance. All right, not super promising so far, but still have a 1 and 3 to not be sad. Please? Okay, that's no good. Um, yeah, I think I take minstrel. I mean, what else really? Potion? No, not potion. I guess it could be another silver. Maybe I shouldn't like hate on silver too much here. Because like if I take another silver, then I probably do hit 5 next turn. Whereas with minstrel, I would need to get pretty lucky. Yeah, like I would actually need to get really lucky to hit 5 taking minstrel here. All right, I'll take 1 silver. Oh my god, why do you do this to me, deck? These draws have been so bad. This might have been worst possible draws so far, or at least close to it. Um, so I guess I just bonfire here. I mean, I don't want another silver. So I bonfire and then I take like vampire next turn. Yeah, and then the turn after I like buy another vampire and like vamp for cobbler, I guess. Like I don't want to vamp for paddock because then I can't play my black cat. So I guess I get a cobbler. And then I vamp for paddock. I guess the advantage of my position is that I'm like a lot thinner because I've bought bonfire a million times. But the disadvantage is basically the reason that I've been buying bonfire so much is that I have is that my draws have been atrocious. Um, okay. So we'll get our vampire here, and then we'll like vamp for a cobbler, get like another vamp, and then like vamp for paddock and cobbler for minstrel, and just kind of keep going from there. I wonder if develop's ever any good here. I mean, you could like develop a horse into minstrel uh black cat. This curse is not great. I guess it could have been worse. Well, this hand couldn't have been much worse. Do I want an engineer? I don't think so. Why haven't I resigned this game yet? Well, I don't know. This has all just been very depressing, this game. At least. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty close to resigning, but I'll wait a little bit longer. I mean, I guess like if his draws start becoming really bad and then like I don't know, if I like get another vamp here and then get to play both the vampire and the bat next turn, then maybe I could get back in it. I mean, even that's a bit of a stretch, but well, I think I'd at least have a position that was vaguely playable if that's what happened. But yeah, I mean, if I like don't draw the copper here, I'll resign. Yeah, and he gets a okay. Yeah, this is game. Cool. Yeah, so that was my opponent, or that was my start. So got our backs against the wall on this game 6. And if we're able to win this, then we can go to a game 7 with random start. But yeah, let's see if we can get there first. Okay, Black Market Bounty Hunter seems pretty automatic. Um, yeah, I mean Black Market King's Court, um, Bounty Hunter, Citadel. There's like so many terrible cards on this board, man. Yeah, but oh yeah, we're gonna need a fish for the black through the black market. I mean, it's not like a weak board because then you have King's Court. And you can like King's Court the black market stuff. Okay, I can even buy a King's Court right here, which I think I will, unless black market provides something that's more tempting than that. No, I mean next turn I'll just like buy another black market even. I think. I mean maybe another bounty hunter is okay, but um, opponent might be considering highway here. Normally, highway summon would be kind of nice, but I mean, you don't want to. Well, you're gonna summon a Mandarin, like that's not very good. Okay, I guess you're summoning another black market. Could also summon another bounty hunter that might get you to Citadel. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, if you summon another bounty hunter, does that actually get there? So like you exile your two cards, you'd have to. So I guess if you have two estates in the hand, it does not get there. Um, which, I mean, you only have one estate here, so you need to bottom deck one of the estates, which I think is like a 50-50. Yeah, so you might be able to get Citadel. Yeah, none of these really seem better than a King's Court. Okay, and then we'll just get another black market. And I mean, kinging a black market could let me. Oh, geez. Okay. Opponent just gets the Citadel, turn 4. Um, yeah, if I king a black market, that could like get me to Citadel. Could also get me, gives me good opportunities to fish through, find something good potentially. Um, oh, they just take a King's Court. They don't take Citadel. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem as good to me. I would have preferred I'd have preferred the Citadel. Um, I mean, I guess this is like summon black market for me. I've already exiled one of each. I mean, I guess I could also take like. I mean, if I summon a bounty hunter, I could get rid of an estate. And like, yeah, I mean, there's a chance I see both my black markets next turn, in which case the plus action is useful. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense than summoning another black market. Well, in the spirit of worst possible draws, okay, yeah, my opponent also gets an outpost. I could probably resign here, but it's the last game of the match if I lose, so I don't think I want to do that. Um, yeah. Uh, I guess I'll get a sauna. I mean, it's something to king. It's not like the alternatives are amazing. In fact, the alternatives are quite bad. Here I guess I'll just like king a bounty hunter and get a silver. Get the second bounty hunter out of my deck. I mean, I don't know. Despite my complaining, I mean, I still think this is well. Maybe this is anybody's game. I mean, maybe the outpost is just like GG, but I mean, yeah, a lot can happen with black market. So, uh, unfortunately, king doesn't triple the effect of sauna, so we just get to trash once. Ideally, we'll get Citadel this turn. That'd be pretty nice. Um, okay, just another King's Court for my opponent. Uh-huh. I mean, I could get spices. Mm, spices is a plus buy. How much money do I have? Like 9 total? So I can't get spices and get Citadel. I think Citadel's the priority. I mean, Charm is in the kingdom, so yeah. Okay, so let's just trash ones. None of these look very good, so let's just get Citadel. Okay, we can Citadel the Sauna. I don't know if they can afford the Old Witch, but Old Witch does look pretty good. Oh, they don't take the Old Witch. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I would have taken Old Witch there. Hmm. I guess this turn I'm looking at like another King's Court. Um, hopefully some black market stuff. Opponent could get like Encampment King's Court here. Yeah. Could also have just taken Citadel, but um okay, so I King Black Market, I guess. And then either buy a King's Court or something from Black Market. Yeah, I mean I could King the Bounty Hunter to get really thin, but I don't think that seems very good. Okay, is Villa anything? I don't think no, I don't think Villa's good, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem worth giving up on King's Court for. Nor do any of these cards, right? No. Yeah, nor do any of these. Exile again, get another one of those. Hmm. I guess I just Citadel Black Market. Opponent actually exiles the King's Court. Okay. Um. Yeah, none of those look good. Okay, I mean, Cat and Village both look okay. But, I mean, another King's Court is also tempting. Mm. I mean, I already have 2 King's Courts, right? And can play them even more with Citadel. Kind of like the idea of a cat. Okay. What else do I get? Is there any universe where I buy a Raider right now? I don't think so, right? The opponent still has some coppers in deck, right? Yeah, I still have some coppers, so yeah, Raider seems about as good as Raider usually seems. Um, I probably don't want to like summon anything, right? Because if I do that, then I like have to Citadel it. I mean, I could summon Black Market, but yeah, I would have like no money for the Black Market. Is there any way this is gold? And it could also be Charm, but what's Charm doing? Not much, I don't think. Eh, I guess I'll get the gold. I mean, it seems so bad, but like, also just what else? Okay, so opponent burns this encampment. Um, oh hey, with with Prince in the black market deck, we could try to like get a million charms and then buy the Prince and then get all the provinces. That might actually be viable. I mean, you can play black market like I mean, if you like king three black markets, you're like what? You're like um, playing black market 9 times, which is like nearly half the deck. I mean, I guess the trick is just making sure your opponent or you get it before your opponent. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should have taken charm over gold. I mean, I didn't see the prints before that, right? I don't think so. I mean, presumably I'm just losing because of this outpost, but um, it's an in. Okay. Going through the black market so quickly. How many times? 28 plays already. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe I do want to go for this charm silliness. Um, okay. King. Okay, I guess I'm gonna king the black market first. Maybe I can gain and play something. I could take a village, but doesn't seem super necessary. Fisherman seems reasonable. Right. Yeah, I think so. Proc. Uh oh, there's also moneylender. Hmm. I'd really like some plus buy here. Um I don't think I need the moneylender. Maybe the proc is good. But what kingdom cards? Yeah, the kingdom cards are so bad. Yeah, I think I'll just take nothing there. Then, okay. Now we king this. I mean, Quarry would be good if it was earlier and the plus buy was better. I mean, Quarry still doesn't let me summon KC. I think I'll pass on that. Okay, Squire looks great. Love those buys. If I had more draw, some of these things might look better. Um, yeah, I don't think I want to. I think I just want to draw the Squire, right? And then I get like KC Charm, I guess. Yeah. Hmm. Right, I can't afford. Oh, I guess King's Court Charm is just. Oh, if I don't trash, I could actually afford King's Court Double Charm. Am I really believing in this Charm Prince silliness? Like, I mean, okay, like if I want to beat my opponent who pulled Outpost, and meanwhile I'm player two and have had abysmal draws, or at least, well, my early draws were bad. I guess like this turn was fine. I mean, this turn was quite good even. I mean, I've got to bank on something silly, right? Well, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the mentality that just loses a lot of games too. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like King's Court Double Charm doesn't seem like a bad thing to buy, right? Like even if the Prince thing never actually happens. But I don't know. I think the Prince thing will happen. Or at least I feel like the most likely future in which I actually win this game involves the Prince thing happening. Um Also the charms are just more gains. Yeah, okay. I'll probably need a third black market at some point. Okay. Oh. I need to go put something in the oven. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Um, um, so what's my opponent doing? They took a groundskeeper and a seller. Okay. Hopefully this turn isn't a dud for me. I mean, if it is, it's, I declined to trash and I just added 2 charms, so probably have nobody to blame but myself if I do dud this turn. Yeah, my opponent's having a full turn pretty easily here. Um, yeah, I don't know. This has been a bit of a frustrating match. Um, at least, like, I don't know, in the sense that, like, I feel like I really, like, I felt like I really had to work for the games that I won, and then I feel like the games that I lost were just basically hopeless from the beginning. I mean, maybe that's not, like, completely fair. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know, totally discredit my opponent, because, like, you know, not to say, like, they didn't have to think at all for the games that they won, but, like, yeah, I just felt like my draws were such that it just seemed impossible to win. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not totally giving up on this game though. Like if I get a bunch of or if I have like really good draws and like my deck doesn't just completely die on me, and I get a bunch of these charms, and then I line up the prince at the right time, then I might be able to win. Um, but yeah, I mean it's just like it's just this outpost. Right? Like if my opponent wouldn't have pulled this outpost, I think my position would be fine. But have we gone through the black market deck twice over? Oh yeah. Maybe, yeah, it's coming on like the third reshuffle almost. Yeah, okay. I guess King's Court will do that. Well, King's Court and the normal kingdom being so weak. Or I don't want to say like so weak because like yeah, King's Court, Bounty Hunter, Black Market are all quite good, but everything else is just complete garbage. Well, I guess Charm's like a fine card. Um, but yeah, it's like 3 like really important cards, and there's like Charm, which is kind of playable, and then it's just like 5 or 6 dud cards. My opponent took this Jack, huh? Okay. Guess it's a additional payload source for him. I don't know. I'm not really sure what their deck is doing right now. I feel like they're probably just gonna buy this prince at some point, and then this doesn't get citadeled, right? Yeah, each of your turns. I think I do react though, right? Because yeah, I wanna. It would be nice to get the King's Court, like being able to king the fisherman. I mean, being able to king the black cat would have been really nice, but I mean, maybe the curse does something. I don't know. So they're just like single provincing though. That doesn't really seem very impressive. Huh. All right. So just like don't completely die on me, deck. Yeah, like don't do that. That's not what I wanted. Um, okay. Well, yeah, this isn't great. I could get more silvers if I wanted them. I guess I'll take like one more silver, but probably more than that would be excessive. And then I'll just get like King's Court Charm, I guess. Okay. And pretend that my deck isn't dudding again. Like, yeah, because, like, okay, I double play this Sauna. Huzzah! Take the curse. Um, no benefit for your Ironmonger. Well, let's look, it's to sift the card, but um, what is this bottom card? I don't actually know. Is it another black market? I think it is. Maybe I shouldn't have reacted the black cat. Because, I mean, if I would have just like doubled the fisherman, and then I could have like kinged the cat, then maybe I would have had a turn. Yeah, I mean, I think on the specific draw that I had, it would have been better to not react. I mean, it's not really clear to me that that's like the more likely scenario. Yeah, it probably was a mistake, right? Den of Sin looks really good here, buying it on the normal turn, and then you just like have a 5-card outpost hand, like that looks really good. Um, so I guess the question now is just like, do I even want to trigger this? And I think it's fine to trigger because there's like a lot of King's Courts, and if I could like king the black cat, then it's fine. Okay. Um, okay. Fortune might be good for them now. Just get warehouse. Okay. Yeah, get the conspirator, sure. Um, oh yeah, and I just get to get all the charms themselves. They might even be able to do the prince thing before me, which is kind of depressing. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I got this messenger. I feel like they also like pulled a lot more draw cards than me, it feels like. Like, yeah, Seer, Catacombs, Nobles. I mean, the only draw card I pulled was Black Cat. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. It probably was wrong to react that Black Cat when I did. I mean, this next turn is a guaranteed dud too. I don't know what I'm really playing for. I mean, I guess if they just like keep singling and then I get like really lucky with like the charm note or the charm Prince stuff, then maybe there's a line. Also, I mean, I guess they could dud on the outpost turn. They didn't take that den, which I thought they should have. But okay. I mean, I guess you could like double here. Okay. Yeah. Double, take another black market if you want. I don't know what cards they have seeded. Okay, they're not actually going for provinces, which I mean, I think this is a lot better than provinces, but um it also seems like a little bit inconsistent, right? Like it took province the last turn, so you'd think they just keep greening. I guess I don't really know why they took province the last turn. I guess I mean, it's kind of nice with bounty hunter, like, but I don't think it's like nice enough to really justify it. Um, yeah, I guess this Nobles was one of the cards you seeded. And yeah, if you have a full turn here, you might just be able to pile Charms back markets. I mean, you'd need to like dodge so many turns in a row, right? For me to have any chance. Hmm. Yeah, I assume this is just game. I mean, yeah, you could like King Smugglers again, even. Yeah. Yeah, assuming you can King the Smugglers, it looks pretty easy. Yeah, like you get the Smugglers here. Yeah, okay, that's just easy game. I mean, I could just resign. Well, whatever. I guess it's pretty close to. Whatever. Yeah, Smugglers was a really good pull too. I mean, obviously the Outpost did a lot of work, but yeah, and then all the draw cards and stuff. Um, yeah. I don't know what else there is to say. Like I said, kind of a frustrating match for me. I felt. But yeah, congrats to cha-shu for winning this tournament, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.